They have a new $5,000 smart toilet with a built-in bidet, urine analysis sensor, and a feature that will make you reconsider the phrase personal data. If the toilet detects nobody has used it for more than 8 consecutive hours, it automatically texts your family members. For elderly relatives living alone, this is genuinely a brilliant, passive, dignified safety check that requires no action from the person being monitored. It also means somewhere in the world, a family group chat just received the notification: Dad hasn't used the bathroom since 9 a.m. So, how scared are you? How scared are you of your toilet keeping an eye on you?
Well, I'm not scared of that at all. And to be quite honest, if we're going to have a group thread on this, I want it to be, I'm going to label it Shat Chat and just have everybody be able to understand what's going on. And what I'm really going to do is if the family buys this for me, I'm going to make it take pictures and be like, oh, you want to know? You want to see what I'm doing? Great, here. Like,
I want to know if there's going to be like a weight and density sharing of what you deposit in the shitter.
Yes. Well, there will be. So this is analysis. So this tool, the ability to do this, there have been tools like this that people have used for a long time where, you piss in a cup or you shit in a bucket and you turn around, you send that stuff in and they do analysis. Now you're going to have the ability for them to go through and do this type of analysis to understand what's going on. And from a chemical tracing perspective, you should be able to figure out what's actually happening. And it's interesting because you've got tools like this guy, the Lumen, which actually goes through and reads what you're exhaling to understand what things you should or should not be eating at any given point in time. Believe it or not, folks, you burn most of the calorie, or you expel the most waste in your body from a weight loss perspective in breathing. It's actually the carbon that you exhale, not the shit and not the sweat. That's the reality. So we've been measuring all these things for a very long period of time. And people have a ton of fitness trackers, and we've been going around this level for a long time. Now we're looking at the exhaust port, which you really have to think about it that way. Like from a diagnostic perspective, from a car's perspective, like the stuff that you're breathing in and breathing out, that's the equivalent of putting fuel in, blowing these things out. But we've got multiple different exhaust ports. We've got one in the trunk. Some of us have one in the middle. Some of us have one in the front. We've got our mouths, our noses, like these are all things out there. And then we got a bunch of little tiny ones all over. So we like spit sweat out and move those things across because we're just not really great closed systems. We're actually pretty leaky and it's problematic. This is just one more tool. This is one more way to understand these things. And my guess is that it's probably going to be used to detect things like blood in the stool to figure out if you've got polyps, if you've got cancer, like this is a good technology. How people use it, that's a different scenario.
I was just going to say, right, where this goes, we've talked about this before. Once the insurance companies get a hold of what the urinalysis pulled from your morning piss, you fucked.
Quite possibly. Yeah. Like it's going to start going, well, your insurance rates are going to go up because I can tell that you've been drinking a lot of alcohol lately. And it's like, fuck you, pee toilet. Like, am I going to have to do a drug test now in the pee toilet where I'm going to be like, I need someone to pee in a bottle from me and dump it in there? It's just going to be
automatic. Your morning piss is going to be your pee test.
Yeah. So, I mean, at what point does do people just not care anymore? When am I just when is the thing just like, I don't care anymore. You can do whatever you want. And on top of that, think about the countermeasures for this. Like my insurance company is going to do these types of things. Okay. The first thing a nerd like me is going to do is I'm going to hack that motherfucking toilet and I'm going to hack that software and I'm going to make that software do something ridiculous and stupid that drops my insurance rates. Like the ability to cheat, maneuver, manipulate, drive these things through as you make them more and more digital is just going to get higher and higher. And people that are
toilet hacking was not the job that I saw as the job of the future, but I guess here we are.
Shit's about to get real, man. I mean, that's how it comes down.